Afcon history proves that you can finish your work in the group stage and just go. Sameto is the highest scorer in Afcon. Like 70% of his goals in the group stage.
God.
How many knockouts goals does Sameto have? Sameto will catch the people that are, on waiting for world aid. You knock them very.
With lots of talent expected to participate at the 2023 African Cup of Nations, we get to look at the players that could possibly finish as the highest goal scorer at the competition, Victor Osimhen or Mohammed Salah. My name is Jidechi Chideze and this is Crossfire, brought to you by Bet Bonanza. Alright, let's get into it. Tunde, let me start with you. Salah and Osimhen, two top scorers, two top players. Who do you actually see finishing as the likelier highest goal scorer?
Obviously, both of these guys can score goals. That's why we are having them in the conversation in the first place. And I do believe that Victor Osimhen will score goals for Nigeria. I just think that Mo Salah it's more likely to finish as top scorer of the Afcon than Victor Osimhen, who has only played one Afcon game in his entire career. And even that one game was only 45 minutes in the third place game against Tunisia in Egypt 2019. Mo Salah, on the other hand, is about to play his fourth Afcon. He has scored 6 goals across 3 different African Cup of Nations, 2017, 2019, and of course 2021, the last one. So I don't see how history suggests that it's Mo Salah. Mo Salah has scored 50. Osimhen has been impressive for Nigeria, but that's by Nigeria standard. Mo Salah has 53 goals for Egypt. It's an entirely different stratosphere. He has scored more than double of Osimhen's goals for Nigeria. So in terms of scoring for club and country, Mo Salah has proven beyond reproach that it's not even Victor Osimhen is competing with. He's competing with the Elianans of this world. He started with talent on the Premier League top scorer. This is a player that has won Premier League Golden Boots multiple times. I think he has won 3 already. So if you are scoring that consistently at the top level for your club, Liverpool, then scoring that consistently at the top level for Egypt, whom he has scored 53 goals in 93 appearances, I don't see how Osimhen will be ahead of him in terms of being favourite to finish top scorer at this Afcon. Bear in mind, Salah will play a group stage against Mozambique, play against Ghana, who have not been good since they started doing television in colour, and then they will play against Cape Verde. In those 3 games alone, Salah can secure the top scorer. We know that Salah likes teams that Salah takes advantage of teams that are not good. He's a flat track bully. If he catches those things, he can score 10 goals in the group stages alone. But Victor Osimhen obviously has a much harder path in the group stage. So everything is in Salah's favour. I not only even Osimhen, I think Salah will finish as top scorer of the Afcon. Plain and simple.
Tosin, over to you right now. Nigeria, Osimhen, and there's also Salah in the conversation. But before we go into how the possibility of how far Nigeria would go, how do you see Osimhen faring in terms of goals at this competition?
I think Victor Osimhen will dominate this tournament. As far as Nigeria's hopes are at the Afcon, it rests on the shoulders of Victor Osimhen. You understand? Nigeria will only go as far as Victor Osimhen carries us. Let's just put it, let's be plain and simple.
So the moment Victor Osimhen goes down, Nigeria...
That's just the simple. The only thing that is helping Nigeria at this Afcon is that we have Victor Osimhen. Apart from that, not really much. So here's it. Here's why I feel... And Salah is also a very good choice. You understand? But when you talk about Mo Salah, you edited some things. You understand?
Guys, save me here.
he edited some things. So when you say, oh yes, Mo Salah has scored more than Victor Osimhen, that's all well and good. But Mo Salah started playing for Egypt in 2011.
Okay.
Victor Osimhen started playing for Nigeria in 2015. You understand? And actually, for the first couple of years in Victor Osimhen's career, he has 27 appearances for Nigeria. For the first couple of years, he actually came off the bench as a substitute, either for Igalo or one other striker. But since he actually became a starter, you understand, his goal-to-game ratio is actually 1 goal per game. His goal-to-game ratio is 20-27. That's 0.75. You understand? That's 2 goals in 3 games. But since he actually became a starter, it's 1.1. It's 1.13. You understand? That's literally, if Osimhen plays for Nigeria, book it on Bet Bonanza is a goal. You understand? It's a goal. You understand? So the idea that Victor Osimhen, the game against Equatorial Guinea, obviously the game against Cote d'Ivoire is tough. Guinea-Bissau, just write 2 goals there for.
How many did you score against them when you play them qualifiers?
Baba, forget the qualifier.
Play them twice.
Baba, forget the qualifier. Forget the qualifier. He played them twice, but no, he. Yeah, yes, he played. We played Equatorial Guinea twice in a goal, but that's a different discussion. But we've seen Victor Osimhen take advantage of the less privileged. We've seen him.
South Tome are not in this Afcon, unfortunately.
We've seen him take the advantage of.
Unfortunately, South Tome don't qualify.
So,
in case you're from Guinea-Bissau, please, you're not less privileged.
So the Guinea-Bissaus of this one, there, mind you.
People that beat us in Abuja are less privileged.
Meanwhile, my prediction, if I put 1 or 2 and I look into my crystal ball and I see Nigeria finishing second, puts us in a very comfortable position to face most likely Cameroon from that.
We
will
actually get to that.
I'm just calculating the goals. I'm calculating the goals. So Victor Osimhen, by the time he gets to the quarterfinal, Victor Osimhen should
we will get to that. I'll come back to you quickly. Today, let me ask you. I mean, it's very important the fact that the farther the team goes, the likelier this goal scorer would get chance to score more. How far do you see Egypt going in this very competition? You've mentioned Salah finishing as the likely highest goal scorer. How far do you see Egypt going?
Not very far, because it's not a good team. But again, I reiterate, Afcon history proves that you can finish your work in the group stage and just go. Samarito is the highest scorer in Afcon history. Like 70% of his goals in the group stage.
God.
How many knockout goals does Samarito have? How many knockout goals how many semi-final, how many quarter-final goals does Samarito have? Samarito will catch the people that are, waiting for world aid. You knock them very
Oh, come
knock
on.
them anywhere for group stages. That's our able Cameroon president, Cameroon FA president. So let us hail him. But yeah, as far we will go further, I think Victor Osimhen will actually go further. So in terms of the amount of games, he has the advantage in that.
No. I meant how far will Egypt go?
I already said they are not going far. This is not a good team. And it's a counter to Tosi's last point where he says all Nigerians hope to have Osimhen. That's not true. Nigeria are actually very, very blessed. If Osimhen doesn't turn up, Nigeria have an abundance of options in attack to look forward to. Mention Egypt's next best player. It's Mohammed Elneny, who has not played football in 3 or 4 years. And his Arsenal's like 17th choice midfielder.
There's Mamouche, no?
Mamouche come. Mamouche. Will you believe yourself? So like Egypt is literally Mo Salah and Inshallah. Look, they took Salah to the Afcon to the World Cup 2018 without a shoulder. Sergio Ramos removed his shoulder in the Champions League final. They still find a way to take him to the World Cup. Say it's better for you to play without shoulder than for this O2 to play with their 2 shoulders. Their shoulders are useless. So the Afcon, Egypt's entire Afcon hopes rest on Mozart. When he took them to the finals in was it 2019 or 2017 that they lost to Cameroon, he basically carried that team on his shoulders and took them all the way. So I don't think that this Egypt team is good. I don't think they're properly coached. I don't think they even have
the
enough
goals will come early
in
on.
the group stages. If Mo Salah catch Mozambique, if Mo Salah catch Ghana that have Salisu in defense, Mo Salah catch Ghana, who is their goalkeeper? If Mo Salah catch Cape Verde.
Let me go to Tosin quickly. Tosin, I mean Nigeria. You've already mentioned Osimhen finishing as the likely highest goal scorer. Do you see Nigeria going as far as the finals of this competition? Because I mean, the further you go, the chances of scoring more goals come. Do you see Nigeria going that far? Do you see Osimhen still scoring in most of the stages?
I already addressed that, but let me rephrase it like this. So when I said that the hopes, this guy is just some of the blasphemy that comes out of your mouth. Let me tell you one of the things, because you contradicted yourself. You said that Mohamed Salah is the shining light for Egypt.
It's the only light.
It's the only light. It's shining light. Once something is shining, that means it's shining.
That implies that others are.
No, I didn't say the team is shining. I said it's the shining light.
Okay.
Go
ahead.
Use your brain. Don't be a retarded human being. You understand? So, Mo Salah is the predominant force for Egypt. What that means, if it's the shining light, it means it's going to attract a lot of attention. You understand? So defenses are going to be looking to stifling Mo Salah. Unlike Victor Osimhen is
defenses will leave Osimhen.
Defenses won't leave Victor Osimhen, but they also have their hands full. So that their attacking threats, their attacking options with the Super Eagles of Nigeria is bountiful. You understand? So Victor Osimhen will obviously, especially with Nigeria, play a two forward attack. Unlike Mo Salah trying to cut out from the wing into the box, Victor Osimhen is in front of goal. You understand? So as for the goals I already explained it. Now, as for the Super Eagles going far at this tournament, obviously it rests on the shoulders of Victor Osimhen. Because me, personally, I do not trust our defense. That's just my own personal opinion. I like Semi Ajayi a lot. I like Calvin Bassey. I like these 2 players. But personally, if it was to me, I would say we should play 3 in the back. Just put in Omeru to babysit them. You understand? Just to hold their hand, at least. Because Afcon football is not baby football. Now, people wake up fufu, they play Afcon football. This is not European football. So personally, I feel like if we are able to steady our defense, I know we will score goals.
Not a problem.
I know we will score goals. Victor Osimhen will score. But if we are able to just put maybe Omeru there to just give them experience, just give the ball to Osimhen. put the ball to Osimhen. You are saying that Salah has 14 goals in the Premier League. Victor Osimhen has 7 goals, and he had issues with the club, obviously over a TikTok video, and he also had an injury, and he still has 7 goals. So this one that you're thinking, did Osimhen not win the Capucaneri last year with Napoli? This is a bona fide goal scorer. Since Osimhen has come into his own, he's one of the best strikers in the world, or probably the best striker in the world. So no disrespect, you understand, but Osimhen.
Let me throw the question to you, the fans. Please ensure you drop those comments down below. Let's hear what you think. You've heard them. You've heard who they think could be finishing as the top scorer for this competition between Salah and Osimhen. This is Crossfire, brought to you by Bet Bonanza. High odds, fast payouts.